You want the truth about Lone Mountain? Let's go and have a chat.
Welcome to the Coach and Stewie Show. I'm Coach, this is Stewie, and we are going to give you our experience at Lone Mountain Truck Leasing and tell you how we enjoyed our experience or didn't enjoy our experience at Lone Mountain and whether you should go do the same thing.
We've all heard the rumors about Lone Mountain, how they're a bad leasing company. They'll take advantage of the driver. Overpriced equipment that always breaks down. From our experience, that is the totally other end of the spectrum of what we've experienced so far. Lone Mountain is a very reputable company, and they're all in all facets of the industry. They're not just a leasing company.
They're a truck sales company.
They're
like a dealership.
Yeah, they're like a dealership. They have a carrier. I don't know if you ever heard of 10 Roads. You might have seen them hauling mail before, owned by the same company.
They also own 10-4 insurance.
Yep, 10-4 insurance. I have, no, that's my Lone Mountain shirt I got on today, but they also own 10-4 insurance, and they have really, really competitive rates.
We took their insurance.
Yeah, it was better than what we was getting at the carrier that we're leased to.
And we actually took their insurance.
Yeah, but the process for Lone Mountain is really simple. It's a nice, strict process in the sense of they want to make sure that they qualify you and get someone that is in the truck for the right price for them. They've got enough money to maintain and can operate that truck. And they don't want to put you in a bad position. Lone Mountain does not want to have to repossess that truck from you.
No, absolutely not.
You know, and that is something that was a big thing for us, to see a company that actually wants the driver to succeed. You hear people say all the time and complain and say, well, Lone Mountain wanted me to have $10,000 in the bank once I bought the truck. Well, unfortunately, in that type of situation, Lone Mountain has to protect that driver and protect themselves, because yes, some of the equipment they sell is used. Some of the equipment is brand new. But if you were to drive off the lot, you've put your last nickel into purchasing that truck, and you drive off that lot and get 100 miles down the road and you have a tire blowout, how are you going to pay for it?
If you have no money.
Exactly.
If they don't vet you, if they don't check to see how much money you have in your account after you put down that down payment, how much you got left to fix that blowed out tire or whatever could happen to you when you leave the lot. Are you prepared to own that truck? That's what they want to know. They want to know, are you prepared? And some people are and some people aren't. Now I'm going to go on a little bit limb farther. We were actually approved at other dealers. We were approved at Freightliner and we were approved at Volvo. And do you know, not one of them dealers asked us how much money we had in the bank.
Yeah, they did not care if we was putting our last nickel into that deal. Soon as we signed on that dotted line and drove off the lot, it was our problem. They don't care if they were going to come and have to repo it. That wasn't their concern.
That's right.
But at Lone Mountain, they really want you to succeed, and they make sure that you are set up for success. And unfortunately, this industry has a bit of a, I don't want to say stigma, but it's just, a lot of people don't put money back to maintain the equipment and have operating capital. That's the word I'm looking for. They don't have operating capital. They rely on the carrier they're leased to and stuff like that. And that's just a bad business model. And so the fact that Lone Mountain is doing something to try and make a truck driver a business owner is great. I mean, it might be only a small stepping stone of some of the stuff that we have to do to become great business owners, but it's a start. Their process is really, really simple. Now, we traded a truck and we also had to do an application for credit. So we filled out the application for the credit. We had selected a truck for their inventory. If you go to lonemountaintruck.com, you can see their inventory. They have the application on there, and you can see what their down payments are, what their monthly payments are.
You can browse their live inventory.
Yeah, to see all of their live inventory, what they have available. It actually talks about how it works a little bit more. And then if you have a trade, they will reach back out to you and they will
send you the trade document.
Yeah, they pretty much ask you some basic questions of the truck, right? They'll say, year, make, model, mileage, etc. Anything done to it, APU, etc. And they will give you a tentative offer on that truck. Mm-hmm. Now that's not set in stone because obviously they need to get eyes on the truck. Like for us, they actually gave us $1,000 less than what they offered us on the app or the offer, but we was aware of that there could potentially be a bit of fluctuation either way. Mm-hmm. As far as going to pick up the truck, once we had all of the approvals done, well actually that's before we pick up the truck. During the credit application stage, someone reaches out to you and they just ask, what's your plan with the truck? What are you going to do? Who are you leased on to? You have to make sure that, get not an offer, but a referral letter from your carrier, showing that you're going to be working there.
If you're a team, your co-driver has to be on the app.
Yep. So there's a number of things, a checklist that they go through. They just want to know what you're doing with that truck. And then from there, we made the way out to get the truck. We did it a couple of weeks later because we had some other stuff going on. And we went in there, we took the truck, our old truck in. They did an evaluation on the truck. They had all of the paperwork ready for us for all the titling and the tagging and all that good stuff. When we inspected the truck, there was a couple of issues that we wanted. There was some issues with the cruise control, and there was a little bit of paint that was chipping. As soon as we was going to take it to a blue beacon, it would have peeled off. So they took care of that stuff for us in a day. Mm-hmm. We were happy with the truck. The truck does not come DOT. Mm-hmm. Now, they do guarantee that it will pass a DOT, but if it does not, you have to bring it back to the location you picked.
8 hours.
Yes, you have 48 hours to get it back to that location, and they will fix it for free for you.
48 hours. You're paying for the DOT or the dyno. Keep that in mind, so you better have some money. Yep. You're paying for the DOT, which I think was like $65. We did not choose to dyno our truck. That may be a mistake going down the road, who knows, but we chose not to dyno the truck. We did do the DOT while we were there. Believe it or not, we failed, but it was our error. It was our fault. Uh-huh.
It was our error. We did not have the stickers, the DOT, the US DOT and company name on the side of the truck when we got it DOT'd. The reason for that was because we didn't know if the truck was going to fail or pass. So it was like, well, before we waste our stickers and put them on this truck, let's make sure it passes first.
We have one set.
Yeah, so he came in and he goes, well, I failed you because you don't have any stickers. And I'm like, well, we got them right here, dude. So I said, can we just put them on and you pass us? Yeah, go ahead. So it was, we were just trying to save our stickers. Yeah. So yes, the truck did pass. It was no fault of Lone Mountains. It was actually our fault. But and from there, that was it. It was
easy peasy, man.
Yeah.
We were signing paperwork took like 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. I mean, it took us longer to move from one truck to the other than it did to sign for the truck and leave. Yep. It literally was that fast. Yep. And they are there to cater to you. They've got a little driver's lounge there. We went to the one in Iowa, and the location in Iowa, what was it? Cedar? Where were we at in Iowa?
Cedar Bluffs? No.
I can't remember.
It's near Council Bluffs.
Near Council Bluffs. It's right there on the Nebraska line. And so we were there, and they catered to us. We got drinks. They explain all the paperwork to you, so there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They explain to you the title paperwork, whether you're going to lease that onto your carrier and let your carrier do the plate, or you're going to do your own plate. All that stuff happens right there, and they explain everything to you to a T. Would we recommend Lone Mountain to you?
You forgot one step.
Uh-oh.
You forgot one
step.
What
did I forget?
At the end of the day, once you have gone through all of the paperwork,
mm-hmm.
you then go and have a one-on-one with your account manager that is assigned to you. You are assigned an account manager, mm-hmm. and they deal with you directly whenever you call up, hey, got an issue, blah, 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 whatever, right? You will get that account manager every single time.
That is true.
They are assigned to you. So you do have a one-on-one, personal relationship there with someone.
So would we recommend Lone Mountain?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think Lone Mountain is doing some good stuff in the industry. Not only are they offering reasonably priced equipment, from the equipment that I have personally experienced, it seems pretty good quality, well maintained, ready to hit the road.
New tires.
Yeah, the whole experience was good, and they are doing stuff to protect the drivers. You know, they're not just slapping asses in seats. They're actually making sure that you are qualified financially and, you know, career-wise to be able to take on the responsibility of becoming a business owner.
Absolutely. And the other thing is they will allow you to grow. So you can buy multiple units at Lone Mountain, and our next truck will be a brand new one.
Yes, I don't think I'm going to do business with anyone else in the future. I've been very satisfied with how Lone Mountain has treated us. I'm very happy with the process. I'm very happy with the way their pricing is. Everything about them is reasonable, and it's actually pretty competitive.
Yep.
It's pretty competitively priced compared to you know, some of the dealerships out there.
And you're getting fleet maintained equipment too. These used trucks are from fleets. They're not just fly-by-night trucks that they just find all over the place. They're coming from fleets, so they're well maintained and things like that. We got a Cummins powered T680. That's what we got, 2019 model, and we couldn't be happier with it.
12-speed Eaton, double bunk, obviously being a team. Only real complaint that we have, or that I have, was it didn't have the windows in the bunk, and it didn't have a sliding fifth wheel. Sliding fifth wheel really wasn't a concern for us because we generally haul very, very, very light freight, so we never move it anyway, and that fifth wheel is bumped all the way up to the cab as close as you can go, really.
So it's aerodynamic.
Yeah, so we're getting good fuel mileage, and yeah, other than that, I'm ecstatic with it. You know, if you are interested, go to www.lonemountaintruck.com, look at their inventory, go through the application process. We dealt with Lindsay and
I can't remember.
Ashley.
Ashley.
Yeah, Lindsay and Ashley. They were our reps that we were dealing with at the locations. Very, very nice girls, and very chatty and personable, and a good conversation, and good at their job. You know, that's the main thing. They made it very painless for us. So, but other than that,
we're good.
If you're in the market for a truck, I would highly recommend them. Highly recommend them. And you know, just know that when you go in there, they want you to succeed. Yes, it might feel like they're making it difficult for you, but they just want you to succeed, and they want to make sure that you're stacking the deck in your favor, right? You know, that you have that money for a blowout or something that, you know, might happen. This is mechanical equipment, and it's not 100% bulletproof.
Go buy your next truck at Lone Mountain. We will see you guys next time in another recorded video. Be sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed to this channel. 50% of you folks are not subscribed that watch our videos. Subscribe, leave us a comment, give us a like. We'll see you guys next time.
We're out of here.
3.
That damn door is tight.